Hello. Oh, what's my hair doing? Not what it should. Hi. Hello. I'm back. I'm not in the garden. It was warm today, but the sun's kind of gone in. It's meant to be really warm over the next couple days for us. So, I will be out in the sun tomorrow, but there will still be a stream. Outfit check. Okay. There it is. There's my outfit. No, I'm just wearing shorts today. Have you got your belly out? Oh. Boy. Are you guys seeing this? Oh, shmee shmoo. Where's your baby? Okay, good boy. Good boy. Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute. Look, look, oh my god. Oh. Oh. Thanks, guys. I'm really strong now. The abs. What can I say? Oh, he's doing a stretch. Oh, he's gonna go in his bed. Oh, good boy. You nearly slipped there. Yeah, you did a bit, didn't you? Oh, I love him so much. It hurts. The thing I've realized is if I'm going to get a Pochi cam, I somehow need to actually, I can just zoom, but I'm going to have to set it up here and zoom in there. I've spoken to my management like, hello, is there anybody who would give me a camera? I'd make so much money if I just did a Pochi dedicated channel. Oh, my hair is not playing ball today. Why is it being so gappy? You can get USB extension cable. Yeah, I'd have to. I mean, I can also just zoom. Oh. How are we doing, chat? Have you enjoyed some sunshine? I enjoyed some this morning, and then it kind of got cold again and went really cloudy for a few hours, so I'm back inside. Pochi needs an Instagram. I actually have too many pictures. I actually need to do a picture dump on the Patreon at the moment because I have so many. 3 weeks till TwitchCon. It is. And yesterday, Twitch released a thing being like, hey, meet and greet starting 15th of May. You can request them or you can request to meet someone. Owen and Beck have a meet and greet again. We have a meet and greet again. When is it? I want to say Saturday. Saturday at 4. This is our slot. If anybody's going to TwitchCon, you can't book it yet. But there it is. Oh, thank you, Chipmunk. I had a really good time. It was lovely. Currently playing BG3. Oh, guys, I would do a Baldur's Gate 3 run on stream, but you guys would probably just get annoyed with how little care I put into things. Not even on purpose. Just out of just not bothering to check things. But yeah, if you are going to TwitchCon, there's our meet and greet. Me, Beck, and Owen will be doing one together. Can't be worse than the other guy. I think Jem would have an easier time with me, that's for sure. But she's doing her own run and then one with Ollie, so I think I can't exactly ask her to start up another one with me. Redhead bouldering, it's true. As long as it's not redhead balding, I'm in. Oh my god. You guys can't see, but he's closing his eyes. Oh, he's the cutest thing in the world. I actually don't think I'm ever going to be able to love something as much as I love him. You're halfway done with your exams? Yay! Yay, I kind of forget May is exam season. Every year I'm like, community seems a little bit quiet. What's that about? And then I realize it's because half of you are doing exams. So that's okay, Jack. Oh, what are you going to see? And thank you for the Pochi paycheck. Hydrate, sure thing. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. You have an English lit exam. Oh. We know our teams now, but I'm not allowed to tell you what they are. You'll find out next week. But I know what my team is. I think it is a good team. I think it's quite good. I quite like it. It'll be quite nice. Mm. Mm-hmm. Do. What's TwitchCon? It is it's a convention that Twitch put on called TwitchCon. And people go, and there's events like Twitch Rivals, and there's meet and greets, and there's Artist Alley, which is personally my favorite bit. Always the best bit of TwitchCon is Artist Alley, and people hang out and meet up, and it's fun. I mean, for us as creators, it's just really nice to see our friends. It's a chance to see a lot of our friends that we don't get to see very much. But yeah. I wish it was me, Owen, Beck, and Scott. That would be a W team. That would be very lovely. It is not. It is not. But it's a very good team. I really like it. You're feeling kind of spooky today, even though you know it's May 10th. You're feeling like Halloweener. No worries, Jack. Have a lovely film. I probably won't be live still, but I hope you have a good time at the movies. Chat, I'm very tired today. I did not sleep well. I really jammed something in my shoulder at the gym yesterday. Sorry, I accidentally tabbed into Twitter and I shouldn't have done because my friend is very funny. I'm very tired. I jammed something in my shoulder and I couldn't sleep. I don't know. I think I was doing pull-ups. So I'm really strong, by the way. I was doing pull-ups, and I don't know. Like in the evening, my shoulder was just hurting. And also, when I was 12, it was the last day of the. Sorry, I just realized that was like sounded like I was going to trauma dump. But when I was 12, it was the last day of the summer holidays, and I went on a bike ride with my brother because he begged to go on a bike ride, and I went, fine, Scott, I'll go on a bike ride. And so we went on a bike ride, and my front wheel clipped his back wheel and I fell off my bike and I broke my wrist. But I also injured my elbow and I had to have surgery, and they put me to sleep and wiggled my arm around because it had all gone back in the wrong place. And ever since then, I am like 99% sure that I also had a fracture in my elbow and they didn't treat it properly, because ever since I was 12 and ever since I healed up, I have had a clicky elbow. And sometimes I get a really bad bunch of pain in my elbow, and the only way to make the pain stop is to do that and click it. And that only happened when I broke my wrist. So I think I broke my elbow as well. Or I don't know. But I've got a dodgy elbow. So that was hurting. Then my shoulder was hurting. And then I sleep on this shoulder. So then that was hurting when I was trying to sleep. So I did not sleep good. And then I was sleeping on the shoulder. And then I think whatever I've done to my shoulder then pinched the nerves. And I couldn't feel my arm. It was just the whole time. You did the exam on Thursday and you didn't cry. Well done. Well done. I'm sorry I bailed on stream on Thursday. Well, not bailed. I had having a week. Sometimes life is hard. Sometimes life does not feel easy. And this week was one of those weeks. And I literally sat there about to go live and I was like, I can't do this today. I don't have the mental capacity and energy. And I was like, there's also just no point me forcing myself to do it and not feeling good. But I'm sorry I couldn't be there after your exam. I'm very proud of you. Well done. Well done. Ella's a robot. It's true. It's true. English on Monday. Yeah, but you're going to be fine. You're going to actually be so fine. You don't need to worry about it. You're going to be so good. You're going to be so good. Like, you're going to be the bestest ever. For you. You don't have to be the bestest ever. That's too much expectation. But you're going to be the bestest you've ever been. Naomi, I'm going to go Google what that is now. A subluxation is an incomplete or partial dislocation of a joint or organ. According to the World Health Organization, a subluxation is a significant structural displacement and is therefore visible in static imaging studies such as X-rays. I don't know if it is. It might have been at the time, but like it's definitely not like a full, because I just click it this way. I click it, I go bat, bat, and then it will like go back into place. But it hurts until I do it. So I don't know what that's about. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, wait, yeah, no, maybe it is. Could that be happening all the time? I don't know. Ella Stanlos runs in my family, so who knows? Maybe it's possible. You have philosophy exam on Monday. I loved philosophy at school. You broke your arm twice in the same year by falling off your bike, same arm, same place. Skylar, at that point, it's a skissue. What are you doing? Why are you going back there? That's on you. Melbourne, oh my God, I didn't know. Oh dear. Yeah, sometimes you just have medical stuff happen and it hurts. Has your pulled muscle healed in your back? Yeah, oh, I'm fine now. Yeah. That was embarrassing. Oh, I mean, hey. Hi, SJ. And it's very easy to just mute. Okay, maybe it is that. Maybe it is. Maybe it is that. You've never broken a bone in your life? I saw this thing on TikTok that was like, there's supposedly a thing that if someone's never broken a bone, they'll have all the emotional pain of like breaking a bone. And people just making really deep TikToks about it. And I'm like, what does that even mean? Control Alt Vibes, it's auto-moderated. Because we don't be yapping about ads. We don't be yapping about it. They're a part of stream. It just gets auto-moderated. Physical therapy helps a lot. Well, my family didn't believe that I'd even broken a bone initially. So they were like, no, it's not swollen. And then the next day it swelled up to twice the size. And they were like, okay, let's go to the hospital. Sorry about that. Yeah. Oh, guys. Oh, he's so cute. No, Control Alt Vibes, it's an auto mod thing. Also, I'm just going to give you a general vibe. If you get auto-modded, there's just certain words that will get blocked and that are on a list. Ads is one of them because otherwise you get people being like, oh my God, I've got ads. And it gets very annoying as a streamer to constantly read that because they're part of it. But also, if your thing does get removed or auto-modded, one word can still be bad. Also, don't then go in chat being like, well, I only said one word, but fine. Like, that just makes us annoyed at you. No, oh my God, shut up, man. It's my stream. I can do what I want. I'm just letting you know that the way you're handling something is not going to be, like, appreciated by a streamer. Hi, Jean. Thank you. It has got tomatoes on it. You're just being jarring. It's night where you live. Well, I hope you sleep well. I hope you sleep well. I didn't think I needed PT until my doctor saw my sublux and screamed. I mean, it doesn't cause me a lot of pain, so yeah. I also, when I bought it, was like, oh my God, strawberries. And then I was like, no, those are tomatoes. I am a tomato hater, actually, but I think tomatoes look cute. So, you know. It's a very pointy, to be fair, that one's a bit pointy. This one's very round. But it's cute. I like it. It's you know. Yeah, you're still able to chat. You didn't break any rules. You're fine. You're all good. I'm not going to lie. I bought this like 2 years ago from Primark. Now, I don't say you should buy fast fashion. Ideally, try and buy stuff secondhand if you can. But every now and then, we have a little treat. And I bought it from Primark like 2 years ago. It was like £4, which is not good, actually. But, you know. It never sounds like oh my God. See, subluxation after breaking bone. Well, they clearly didn't do a very good job. They literally put me to sleep to wiggle my arm around. And they clearly haven't done a very good job. Oh my God, yeah, sounds like it. Well, hey, now I know what it is. Now I know what it is. You're going on a vintage search for it? Hold on. You should. I actually really like it because it's quite thick. It's quite a thick material, which means that I can wear a white top outside and not have to worry about it. Like I don't have to worry about like a bra or anything else sewing through. My friend Millie, she's my best friend in the world, she hates tomatoes. And I distinctly remember when a tomato got cut up at school and then like it squirted on her and it was very funny and she hated it. I think she's actually also now not a tomato hater, but it's raw tomatoes I don't like. £1 on Vinted in your size. See, there you go. There you did that so fast, Sarah. So fast. It's my birthday month, so I've been letting myself get some bits on Vinted. I got these shorts on Vinted, the blue ones that I'm wearing today, and they were like £4 because I was like, it's really sunny outside, and I don't have any shorts, and sometimes I don't want to wear a skirt. Like if I know I'm going to be moving around a lot, you don't really want to be wearing a skirt. So I was like, I'm going to treat myself. They're a bit baggy in the front, which I don't particularly like, but they weren't really shorts that I was buying for like a big fashion moment. It was more for like, can I throw a cute outfit together with this item? You supported local business today? Slay! It's your birthday back at the beginning of the week and you've treated yourself to a few bits. Yeah, my birthday is in 10 days, guys. What have you got me? What have you got me for my birthday? Go on. What have you got me for my birthday? Tell me right now. Jean, you don't have to get me anything. You've given us the gift of Duncan. 2 money. Ooh, I'll take that. I'll take that. A joy and whimsy, a sub, our time, a subluxation diagnosis. A YouTube subscription, okay. USB extension cable, okay. A potty pillow, Fan art, okay, I'll take that. You guys don't have to get me anything. You said Ehlers-Danlos runs in the family. You may have subluxation. I would ask a doctor about you having Ehlers-Danlos because getting answers on that can be helpful. Do you know what's funny? You mentioned that because I have a doctor's appointment next week to do with my stomach condition. And there is a possibility that I potentially do have Ehlers-Danlos. And that is part of the problem that I'm having with my stomach. We'll find out. The joys of chronic illness, guys. You never actually know what's causing it. You're getting a box of things and I have the energy and remembered to post it. I'll take that. I will take that. Guys, look at him. He's just a little blob right now, but he is the best thing in the world. Oh, he's sleeping in the sunshine. What if I exploded? Anyway, I don't know. I just wanted to yap today, and then we'll probably go on misadventures because we do need to do some build-in and stuff like that. Yeah, I was going to say sorry for taking some time off this week. I just needed it, honestly. Sounds silly because this job is very easy and lovely. But sometimes I just was not having a good time. And I was like, yeah, I don't have the ability to be public facing right now. And I needed to chill and take a moment. And it has been good. It's been good. I think it's important. I think it's like, if I had been in a regular job, would I have potentially taken a mental health day that day? Probably, yeah. But when you do this, when you do a job like this, where it is so fun, it's hard. It's hard to give yourself that time off because realistically, like, damn, you kind of couldn't ask for a better job. But yeah, does being a streamer have stresses? Yes, different kinds of stresses. I'm someone who has worked a traditional 9 to 5 in different, like, what do you call it? Not categories. What do you call it? Oh my God, my brain is not working. Sectors, different sectors. I worked for the government at one point. I've also worked for games companies as well. Industries is another word. Yes, thank you. Yeah, different industries, different sectors. And they were certainly stressful. They certainly were stressful. Some would say so stressful that they caused me a long-term chronic illness. Oh, good morning, Pochi. Oh, I love a sleepy kitty so much. Hi. Oh, hi. You're blinking at me. Thank you. Good boy. Oh my God. He's everything to me. Yeah, I've worked in different sectors. Oh, hello. What are you doing? Bob. He's probably going to go sleep on the floor now. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That nice. Good boy. Oh my God. Oh, he's very well recovered. He didn't eat for a day. He kept throwing up. But yeah, I've worked in different sectors of like professional jobs, and they definitely came with their stresses. And I enjoyed some of them. I enjoyed others less. I managed the stress of some, and I managed the stress of others less. And I will say, this job is stressful. There is very much a sentiment, I think, that it's like, oh, it's the easiest job in the world. And I think if all you did was stream, the answer would be yeah. No, that's still there in winter. It gets very cold in this room. So when the heater's on, it's a really good spot for him because he gets to stay warm because it gets very chilly in here. Um, but like streaming can be stressful because if you get people who are being hateful, also you're just putting yourself out there every day and you can face a lot of issues, particularly as a woman online. That is stressful. But obviously the act of like going live and playing a game isn't stressful in itself. But I think if you were to only stream as your job, you probably wouldn't have a crazy amount of stress outside of like, you know, just people being weird on the internet. But I don't just do streaming, I do YouTube and I work with brands and things like that. So my job isn't just when you guys see me here, it's a lot of editing and shooting and filming and planning and all of these things in the background. And a major stress is working with brands. It is both one of the best things that you get to do and one of the most stressful things that you get to do. And sometimes sometimes it's a breeze and you're like, wow, that was great, that was a great brand activation. And other times you want to hit your head against a wall repeatedly because they don't listen to anything that you say. um and that's much more akin to the stress you might get in a regular job where you're dealing, maybe you're a project manager who goes out to different companies and like works with them, etc., and you're dealing with the difficulties of a team not understanding limits, etc., or like trying to pitch ideas to them, and that's much more akin to a more regular job. But I'd say it's just very different stresses. Like that's wouldn't you wouldn't class being a streamer as a normal job. I wouldn't consider it a regular job. No, it's not very common. I'm also self-employed, which is less common, because technically I am my own boss. That's also another stress, is the only person you can get stuff done for is yourself. You're the only person asking you to do stuff unless you have a brand deal, which when you have ADHD is certainly taxing. But I wouldn't class it a regular job, no. And I also wouldn't sit here. Yeah, it would be a normal job if you're restricted to set shifts. Yeah, also, like, I pretty much work every day. It's very hard to take a day off. Um, Verse actual, I haven't. If you could report the account, that would be very helpful. We've currently got a bunch of imitation accounts that are going up. I put a little message on the Discord about it a while ago. You just have to report it and let Discord know it's not me, if that's okay. Fortunately, very frustratingly, not really much I can do about it as I keep reporting them. And then they get taken down because they just keep making new ones. So I'm sorry about that, Verse. But yeah, it's different stresses, I'd say. And it's not, I'd say, regular stresses of work. I think someone who is self-employed in a different sector would probably have a lot more in common. But yeah, I don't know. I don't like when people are like, oh, it's always going to be super easy and stuff like that. It's not, but it's different. And a lot of people who say that, I'm like, I would love to see you put yourself out there on the internet and be able to deal with that and the criticism. Yes, please do, Gene. Thank you very much. That you can get just for simply existing. Yeah, I don't know. I am the most grateful I could ever be for this job currently. It was the best decision I ever made. It certainly is difficult at times. And, you know, you have to find a balance. And sometimes you have to, honestly, I think it's really important if you're a content creator and you're in a position to be able to talk to a therapist. Because it is a very unique position to be in, and you will be put under, like, I don't know, just like you need to work out your work-life balance. You need to not pin your entire worth on your job when your job is based on a lot of positive and negative feedback that you get from your audience. And that's a complexity. It's hard to do that, and it's hard to work that out yourself. But yeah, I don't know. I don't like when people say it's an easy job. It's the best job I could be doing right now. I'm very grateful to have it. And I think it's been very good being able to control my own schedule to an extent, particularly while I've been managing chronic illness, and trying to also recover from burnout, potentially autistic burnout. So being in charge of my own schedule has been a real blessing, but at the same time, I am a workaholic. So being able to let myself actually rest is also not very easy. But not having to be up every day at 9 a.m. and be there for someone else is good. Anyway, no, thank you. I appreciate that a lot, Verse. It's a frustrating issue at the moment. The annoying thing is they can just make new accounts and they just vary them very slightly. For further context, my only account on Discord is soup for Eloise. There's no one, there's no dot, literally soup for Eloise, all lowercase. And if I ever randomly send you a friend request, unless I am then following up with a message about commissioning you, I'm probably not, that's probably not me. I don't tend to send friend requests or even tend to accept them unless they are someone I know, like a moderator or a content creator that I know. Forget that it's not a competition. People are allowed to feel like their job is difficult. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, yeah. Is my job as hard as, like, I have friends who are midwives. Is my job as hard as theirs? No. No. But it's hard in different ways. You know. You slid into my DMs and even that was... Yeah, I honestly still feel weird even messaging my mods. And at this point, I've known you guys for years. But yeah, I don't tend to message people. So if you get anything on Discord that you think might be me, it is probably not. And honestly, the best way to check is come into stream and be like, hello, is this you? And I will be able to tell you if it is or not. But yeah. But yes, anyway. Own unique challenges and circumstances. I think that's also something that we have to learn as people as we go through life. Just because something is easy for someone else and hard for you doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong or you're not as capable. Sometimes things are just easier for other people. Sometimes things are harder for other people. And that's fine. That's okay. Where are these from? These are made by Luann. Luann made them for me. And I'm going to screenshot your comment and tell her that you said this. Yes, Luann made them for me. Oh, Jean, that's rough. I'm sorry. But yeah, you kind of have to learn that, like, it can be hard to do this. That just because things are easy for some, they're not always easy for you. And that doesn't mean that you're less hardworking or that you're lazy or anything like that. It just means that it's harder for you. There's probably things that you do every day that would be very tricky for someone else. We're all very different people. Exactly, yeah. They couldn't take an iron golem in a fight, but you easily could. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's like, I don't know, 8 years ago, I had really bad emetophobia, and the idea of going to a restaurant to me was super scary. Now, obviously, I can do that. But at the same time, if someone at that time had asked me to do a presentation in front of like a class or a university like hall, I would be fine. Whereas someone else would be like, that's the worst thing in the world. I don't want to have to like publicly speak. So, you know, thrifting and fabric shopping. Oh God, if I could just every day have £100 to go thrifting, it's very consumerism core and I shouldn't, but I just like finding trinkets. I don't have space for all these trinkets, so I don't buy them. I don't go fabric shopping because I can't sew. And as much as I would like to learn, I refuse to let myself buy a sewing machine because I know that I will do it for 1 week and never do it again. I know my limits. Anyway, I don't know if you guys want to yap or if you want misadventures or if you want misadventures and yapping. I'm not always super great at misadventures and yapping because I kind of get sidetracked and forget. But, you know. Oh my God. No way. Hello?
You talking about me?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Who is it?
You. And Pochi is on the floor. Hello.
Hi, chat.
He's got a nice haircut.
Yeah, I had my hair changed. Hi, chat.
He does this every time. They say hi. He's gone bald. He's not bald. Don't say that.
Give me 2 more months.
No, it's a nice length. I don't want you to change it. I don't know why he does this, guys.
Hey, guys. You started out? You started out?
Well, I've been live for about 20 minutes.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I was hoovering.
Mm-hmm.
You should have said I would have stopped.
Well, I didn't need you to. It was okay. It wasn't too loud.
Okay, but if chat hates tidy houses, then they're going to hate what I've been doing. Hoovering.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
I was bald in MCC, to be fair. Like, it made sense, Ren. That one, it made sense. Different Ren, by the way.
Bald? Oh yeah, I didn't like that at all.
You did?
No.
You thought I had a sort of Jason Statham-esque charm.
I love how when you come in, because my camera's angled low, it just looks like I'm talking. Stop.
What?
Put them back.
What's
Put them
wrong
put
with
them
this?
back in.
That's the way I stepped. What do you mean? Guys, what do you think of my photos from today? Were they okay?
Yeah, did you like them?
I've got a new camera that I spent
Oh
too much
my
money
God.
on, so I need to get good at it.
Look.
Let me touch your belly. I'm going to touch your belly now. I'm going to touch your belly now. Oh, I'm touching it. You don't like it, man. You hate this. Oh, you're trying to stop me. Oh, Portugal. Me when I'm cross.
Hey, baby.
He wants you to make me stop, but you can't stop me.
He's going to attack you. And to be honest, that's not even his fault. You're doing something you know he doesn't like.
Oh, please. Please let me live one more day, Portugal, so I can see the sun. I just wish to see the sun one more time before I pass into the aether beyond. The clair obscure.
He's going to
beyond.
bite you.
Why are you trying to get me?
You're putting him in play mode.
No, I'm not. Am I?
Man annoys cat. Man confused why cat go to scratch.
In the clair obscure beyond the darkness. I speak French now because I played 20
That
minutes
was not
of
French.
Expedition 33. No, clair obscure means twilight in French. I found out today because I was trying to find out what clair obscure was in the game. Turns out it's just a word in French.
But he needs his own meet and greet. Clair obscure? No, I don't feel like that. Is that true?
I googled it. It's like a French term. It means like
a phrase.
Yeah, it's like a phrase. It's like light and darkness. Apparently, it's clair light.
Clear.
Clair.
Yeah, probably.
And it's obscure darkness.
It sounds like something that's clear and then something that's obscure.
And
so
put
probably
together,
light,
they mean twilight. But it also means something else in French. But I can't remember what I read on Wikipedia.
Oh, he's so sleepy right now.
He loved what I just did. See, he's gone back to bed.
Oh, you guys, when cats do this, and then they squeeze.
Yeah, when they squeeze, because it's like they're about to go into a rugby scrum. I should tackle him.
No, leave him alone. Leave him alone. He's sleepy.
Leave him alone. Sorry, it's like
Guys, Ollie has too much energy today.
I went
He has
for
too much energy, and so he's been annoying me.
I haven't.
And
Have I?
I told him that
I?
just because he's got too much energy, he can't just come in here and go rah in my face.
She did specifically say that, and then I followed up by going, I'm not going to do it again because that would be against the creed. My creed as a man. I'm gonna tackle that cat now.
Hi, Waterman. How you doing? Can Ollie come to your house and do yard? Leave the cat alone. He's sleeping. Look, his tail's flicking. It's because you're annoying him.
And he likes it.
No, he doesn't.
He flicks
His
his
tail is flicking
He
big
does
time.
that literally
No,
when
look, it stopped now.
He does that literally when we hold him normally. When you hold him, he does that.
Pissing the cat off.
He does that when you hold him. Should we all go on a walk? Should we use my new IRL system that I've set up in a backpack to go for a nice walk together with these chats? Let's do it right now. Let's show them where we live. Let's just dox ourselves. I'm going to make a tea and they'll be out your hair.
Oh, guys.
Eloise!
Yeah?
20 minutes ago, I asked you for a plate of strawberries. What
No,
do
you
call
didn't.
this?
No, you
What do you
didn't.
call it? She said she'd cut me some strawberries.
Guys,
And this is what she's made
I
me.
didn't cut. I
What
didn't
the
do
hell?
this. He
She's only
didn't.
given me the tops.
He didn't want strawberries.
this is-
They're my strawberries that I bought for me with
BS.
my
Now
money.
I hasten to say
With
it.
my money, and then I cut some up
it in the
earlier for
mirror.
me. I cut some up earlier for me, and then I walked into his office
left the tops in
and
the
fed him the
bowl.
strawberries by hand. My strawberries. I shared my strawberries with him. I shan't be doing that again.
I was just so confused when I saw these on the side next to where the tea usually is. I thought maybe it was a treat for me.
No, the bin's full.
Can't get anything in this life. That's so clair obscure.
Anyway, they were my strawberries for me. So, he didn't get any. He didn't get any. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. Maybe go on a walk and get some more strawberries. I bought some blackberries today. I thought I'd mix it up. But you don't share them? I mean, I went into his room and fed him the strawberries.
She takes and she takes.
That I bought them with my own money. I gave him some of the strawberries, not all of them. They're mostly for me because I paid for them. Send him out on an NPC quest. No, there's nothing more that Ollie hates than having to go to Tesco. And I actually don't mind it. So, which song are we listening to? I've not got my headphones on. Oh, Sailor Song. Yeah, I like this. He's making a tea. Didn't I boil the kettle for you ages ago?
Yeah, but the surprise tea never was finished.
You've just asked me to boil the kettle.
Yeah, then I thought I wanted water instead.
Oh. Yeah, sharing berries in this economy. Do you know how expensive berries are?
You know how much cream is?
I don't have cream.
And what else?
I'm not saying it.
Say the line, Bart.
Anyway. I mean, these strawberries are really good. They were from Tesco, and they were Sussex ones. So, can he at least do the weekly shop without needing photos and a labeled map of the store? He wouldn't need photos or a map of the store, no. But he would need a list.
I'm 30 years old.
Yeah, no, I think she's just joking.
We're not here to have jokes. Outside of this silly little
It's my
internet
stream.
world that we all live in, I'm a fully functional human being.
No.
And this is my house that I own, you know, in this economy. And I've got to pay mortgages, and I've got to go to Tesco sometimes to get antihistamines because I sneeze. I'm just like a regular person. I just have a stupid job. Don't step to me and my tea bag that's currently mixed in my teacup. This is so clair obscure right now.
It's actually my mug. I bought that mug. Just to let you guys know, I bought that mug. Oh, Candy, I love how you knew.
What did they say?
Before I said it, she goes, "That's not his mug." And I at the exact same time had said, "Just to let you guys know, that's my mug," and I bought that mug. Though it is now our mug. It's now our mug. No, see, Gene, Ollie's the opposite. He wouldn't end up with odd things. Like, if I sent him to the store with a list and I didn't specifically say, "Can I have a sweet treat? Like, get me some chocolate," he wouldn't come back with any chocolate. He's an exact man. It's always needed.
That's how you save in this economy. You don't buy avocados
You
or toast.
you
don't
buy a little sandwich from the local cafe every day.
Sometimes it's every other day. I had coffee every day. That's the only thing I spend in a
We
week.
have a coffee machine.
Except when
We
I'm
have
buying
a coffee
tech.
machine.
Sometimes I buy tech.
Every week.
I bought a £1,000 camera yesterday, but like I drove to Manchester for it. I could have spent more and got it delivered, but I went to Manchester.
You come into my streams and you assume that the chat is hostile to you. But
Um,
they like you.
One of them said I was bald. I came in and I was told I was bald.
No.
Surely that puts a man on the defensive.
No, I don't think they said that. I'm gonna gaslight you now.
Okay. Classic. Ugh.
He's not bald and old. He's young and that is a full head of hair. I'm more balding than he is.
I would never say it though.
Wow, so the fact that you said I would never say it though implies that you think
I
that.
don't think that.
Okay, you can get out. Actually, go back to thinking everything's hostile. Now it is.
You got a lovely head of hair. You think you're bald when you tie it back and it's strong.
Yeah.
Foolish.
No, Gene, he doesn't want me to bake every week because he can't help himself from eating
I
all of
ate
the
6
brownies.
brownies in the past 3 days. That's
Yeah.
2. And I still bought a sweet treat at lunch. I can't overlap.
Yeah, I have to pace out the baking, otherwise, if the food is there, he
Not that
will
it'd be
eat
bad
it.
If I was fat, I just don't want. I don't think if I hit like 30 years old, my metabolism's already very weak. I've had to start swimming. I've never needed to start swimming before. I just want to be strong.
You are
You
strong.
think I'm strong?
Yeah.
Think I'd be as strong if I ate 6 pastries a day?
No.
All right. No velvet boob. That's incredibly parasocial, and I will time you out for 10 minutes.
Would you eat the chocolate before you put it in the cookie? You did. You did when I was making the brownies.
Yeah, and she kept
And I
saying
had the
didn't have any.
chocolate. I had the 2 bars of chocolate and I'd bought the exact right amount. And he goes, "Can I have some?" And I'm like, no, I'm literally making
No,
the
but I
brownies
would've
right now. And he goes, yeah, but can I have a cube? And I'm like, no, I have the exact right amount of chocolate that I need. And he goes, yeah, but it's just a small bit. And I'm like, no, I have the exact right amount.
The thing is, though, like I would have been happy if
It
those
was
brownies
water
had
munch.
less chocolate in them. I would have been okay with
No,
that.
you wouldn't
I
because
would've. Would you have heard me complain? Have I ever complained about a thing that's been given to me for free?
no, but if it had less chocolate in them, then they wouldn't have been good brownies because the chocolate is part of the
Yeah, and you would
mixture.
have complained about them. I would have said, no, they're delicious. They're so lovely.
They were some of the best brownies that I've made in a long time. They were really, really
They
good.
were nice. They were good. You know who would have hated them? Kirsty.
What? Why would Kirsty wouldn't have hated them?
Kirsty would hate San Diego.
Oh
That's the
my
thing
god!
about
Stop
Kirsty.
bringing your laundry into my room. The
Oh,
laundrette is closed.
cat's gone.
What the hell? This is all your fault. Oh, guys, I don't know what to do with him. I think I might get him put down. You know, his bones are starting to creak. It's probably the kind of thing. No. This is just, we just rotate on who has the day of who's got too much energy that day. See, the chocolate bar remains uneaten here until I chopped up for the brown butter. Oh, stop. That sounds so good. You have to go buy a third bar. Oh, wait. Water munch, I'll keep that in mind. It'll definitely be noted. I know that you make roast dinners, and I've not had him make me one. If you divorce, I'll take Pochi. I know. He's my son. He's my son, my baby boy. I don't know where he's gone. Probably into the bathroom or something. You get a roast? I really want a roast. I really, really want a roast. It's actually going to be too hot for a roast tomorrow. It's a picky bits tomorrow. I just wish when people did picky bits, they would... I'm not actually married, no. I wish when they did picky bits, they included roast potatoes. Roast potatoes are a valid picky bits. Guys, if I was married, I wouldn't shut up about it. So, you don't need to worry about that. Headlock, yeah. Yorkie puds. See, I'm not big on Yorkie puds. I don't mind them. They're just not my favorite bit, which I know is controversial. Oh, picky bits. I'm actually quite hungry. I haven't eaten enough today. I love a Yorkshire pud. It's 26. It's 23 where we are. So, and I'm gonna have to go and search all over town to try and find vegan ice cream. So, you're having picky bits. Oh. Yeah, it's all about communicating, really. And Yorkie pud with jam on it. Is that not just like a pancake? Now, you can get like oat milk ice cream. There's a couple. The problem is we don't have a freezer, so I have to like, I don't know, I'm going to have to go store them all at Owen's. Is there such a thing as vegan ice cream? Yeah, there's loads of it. There's loads of it. There's vegan magnums, which are my favorites. And there's vegan cornettos. Vegan cornettos go hard. Very good. How do we not have a freezer? The kitchen literally does not have any space for one. There are vegan cornettos, yes. They are really good. You can only buy them in a 4-pack, though. The vegan cornettos are really, really nice. They're vegan and gluten-free, which is awesome. And there's a few magnums. There's a few different magnums. There's the blueberry one, which I don't really like. And then there's just the regular one. We don't have a freezer. No, it's actually the most annoying thing in the world. But yeah, there's quite a few vegan ice creams these days. Yeah, if you can get the vegan cornettos, I really do recommend it. They're really, really good. They're really good. Yeah, there's the vegan like raspberry swirl magnum, and then there's the blueberry one, which I don't like, and then there's the regular one. The annoying thing is I wouldn't care so much if I was like actually vegan. I'd be like, okay, I made that choice, but I'm lactose intolerant. So like, I actually just don't have a choice here. Yeah, I was actually looking at one yesterday because it's summer, gets really hot, and I'm gonna want to have iced drinks, even though they're actually not good for you. And I was like, I want ice cream. I don't want to have to not have ice cream. So I actually think I'm going to cash out and buy a mini freezer, like a little bar one. Um, oh, yeah, because Ben and Jerry's have a Oat of This World. That's really good. That's an oat one. There's so many pretty good ones. And I'm just sick of sorbet. I don't want... Everyone's like, get a Calippo. No, I want an ice cream. Not a nice lolly. Crazy. Crazy people. Honestly, all that freezer would have is probably vegan ice cream, ice cubes, and what do you call it? Maybe some chicken nuggets, hash browns. Oh, hash browns. Yeah, I think I might do it. They're actually not as expensive as I thought they might be. So I might get one because it would be really handy. Surely one single bag of chips. Nah, I'm a hash brown girly. Hash brown girly. We can't replace the fridge. The fridge is built in, so we'd have to replace the whole kitchen. Is that one brand of vegan ice cream in the plastic jars? I know Goo do vegan cheesecakes. Oh, you met Hayden Christensen? That's so cool. Yeah, I know Goo do cheesecakes, not ice cream though. They're in the glass ones. Oh, Jude's also do a plant-based one. Oh man, I want ice cream so badly. So badly. Margot, I'm glad. Where I love our supermarkets sell a really nice lactose-free vanilla ice cream that tastes normal with a smoother and lighter texture. That sounds good. I want to try the Dolicious ones. They're all plant-based, I think. Oh, maybe they're not. Wait, I swear they are. I had these cookie dough ones, which I thought were these, and I swear they were plant-based. Oh my god, they're not. Maybe it wasn't these ones. Who knows? Who knows? Well, I'll be buying some ice creams tomorrow, and then I'll be walking to Owen's house and going, here's an ice cream. Please, can we eat them all? It's never too late to cook your hash browns. As someone who has had hash browns at many hours, it is never too late. Guys, trust me, if you're lactose intolerant, either full send eating cheese and milk so that you can regain your tolerance, or just stop doing it. You're just irritating your stomach lining, your gut lining for no reason. Stop doing it. Either full send it and commit to having dairy a lot so that you are forced to develop the enzymes, or just stop doing it. Don't hit the middle ground. It's not worth it. How should you tell this girl you like her? Well, what you shouldn't do is go, hey, I kind of like someone. You might know them. Don't do that. Actually, maybe do. It's a canon event. I can't stop it. You know them very well. No, just be like, hey, I want to talk to you about something. I like you. I like you in a certain way. If you don't like me that way, that's fine. No pressure. Hope it doesn't change anything. But if you do, maybe we could hold hands. Yeah, what a munch. I also can't imagine it. Like, it would just make me feel too ill. So, you know, it's not worth. But then I found out I'm also allergic to eggs. So. Yeah, don't full send it, by the way. You actually do have to, like, full send it. It will make you feel really unwell. I don't like eggs. But annoyingly, when you're allergic or intolerant to eggs, like, I can have baked goods because it changes the protein, but, like, there's so many random things that then I can't have and just make me really bloated and feel ill. So much milk powder. Yeah, water munch, that's what I've put together in the end. I just thought that was a common thing. But no. Turns out It's not. Um, it's not. Yeah, every time I used to eat an omelet growing up and I felt like I was going to throw up, that's not normal. And then when I noticed that every single time I ate eggs, I would then have a very bad stomach, like very bad stomach pain, and I'd feel really unwell. It's not normal. But I just didn't realize because I also have other stomach conditions. So like I just kind of didn't realize. And then it kind of made me realize that I was having more stomach issues when I was eating eggs. So I stopped eating eggs. And sometimes I kind of feel like I want to test it again. Because I do really like a poached egg. I do. I do really like a poached egg. But it is really annoying. Like, we have dinner this week. For whatever reason, for the pad thai, they've given us egg noodles. And I'm like, well, I'm going to have to not have egg noodles. And it would make sense because every time I had egg noodles, I'd get really bloated. Yeah, it's when they start tasting like egg. When the egg gets eggy, when you're suddenly aware of what you're eating, that's when it all goes wrong. That's when it all goes wrong. I think it's the only food to do that, when you're suddenly aware of what you're eating. I didn't know that, Bobby. Can't you put allergy info on orders? I just kind of forget. Also, like, it's kind of difficult because the way egg allergy works, you're actually, a lot of people with it, like literally 80% of people who have an egg allergy are fine with eggs in like products like cakes. And I'm not just saying that because we like to eat cake. It's an actual like thing. The way you mix it and the way it is baked changes the proteins in the eggs so that your body essentially just, I think, just doesn't really recognize them. So it's more things like egg noodles, eggs on their own. Anything that has raw egg in, you are also more likely to react to because it's in its pure form. So it's kind of hard. It's kind of annoying because then if I was like, yeah, I'm allergic to eggs, or like I have an intolerance to eggs, they'll be like, oh my god, don't feed her this sponge cake that we have. And I'd be like, no, I can actually eat that. That's fine. And I just can't be bothered. I'm already intolerant to milk. I just can't be bothered to tell people. Nothing will taste good. They'll stop putting butter in things. Yeah, I'm not that allergic. I'm nowhere near that allergic. I just don't feel good after eating them. It's just not worth it. Yeah, exactly. It's a small enough amount that it's like, well, because it makes sense really. Like, say you have two cakes, you have two cakes and an egg. You have two eggs in an entire cake. You're not. You don't. I don't know. I don't have a huge amount of cake. I have one slice. So realistically, like that's just not a lot of egg. For example, if you have butter on toast, yeah, exactly. Butter, you don't actually need that much on your toast, but cheese, you'd probably have full slices. It's just, I think for me, it's more about the amount as well as the way it changes the protein, but like you're just not going to have that much. Um, I feel sorry for you. I've seen people who are allergic to mosquitoes and how bad the bites get when you get bitten. Let them eat cake. That's what I'm saying, Darwin. Thank you for the bibbies. Yeah, unfortunately, never anaphylactic. Fortunately. I can't really hear what we're talking about. Do I need to turn the music down? I can turn the music down. Well, we were talking just about allergies and stuff. 10 liters of milk for 1 kilogram of cheese. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. I think mozzarella would kill me off. You know when people have 4 cheese pizzas? That's like putting a bullet in my head. Wait, hang on. I feel like... Oh, there we go. Are you allergic to anything other than food allergies? No, I don't think so. Like, I'm allergic to something. I think I'm allergic to dust. Or not dust. I don't know. I'm allergic to the chalk they use in my local bouldering place. I'm allergic to the chalk they use in the local bouldering place. but not in a way that it causes me a rash, in a way that the following day I will wake up and my eyes have swollen up. So what's that about? What is that about? And some like soaps. I'm just a sensitive girl, you know? I'm just a sensitive girl. I'm a sensitive girl who I feel like in maybe 2 years' time is going to find out she has an autoimmune disorder. But like, well, until then, I'm just a sensitive girl, you know? Weirdly, I don't have hay fever. So, you know, swings and roundabouts, guys. Swings and roundabouts. Hey, yeah. I mean, actually, yeah, you can develop hay fever at any age. The pollen is out to get you. The pollen is out to get you. Allergies are kind of scary because your body can literally just randomly decide, yeah, I have an allergy now. Like, I'm just going to be allergic to this. Like, you can just eat it one time and then your body will be like, yep, I'm allergic to this now. I wasn't previously, but now I am. Can you suggest the boarding place to switch chalk? The problem is I don't even know what it is about the chalk that causes it. So it would be a lot. Also, the chalk is everywhere, so they'd have to like fully change it. It's just bright or dusty pinks. Probably dusty pinks. I don't think I look very good in bright pink. I actually don't wear pink a lot. I don't think it suits me as a color very well. I just don't feel like I look good in it. Nice one, Bobby. I really want to. Honestly, I kind of think they're a load of rubbish, and I think you should just wear whatever you feel good in. But I am really tempted to do one of those color analysis things. I just think it would be fun. Also, I just think if you feel good in something, it doesn't actually really matter if it's your color or your season or whatever. If you feel good in it, who cares? Jean, yeah, so it's specifically when I use the communal chalk. Like, as in, they have bags of chalk you can rent, and it's specifically when I use those, because when I used Lizzie's chalk, I was fine. So it's probably just, I don't know. There might be like dust mites in it or something. Or yeah, it's definitely not kept. Like, I don't know. Grubby-handed men. I mean, there's a lot of sweat and stuff going in there. Yeah, it genuinely might be. It genuinely might be. But I do think the picture of me when my eyes swelled up is really funny. It makes me laugh every time. It's just a really funny picture. Let's see if I can find it. It's just comedic to me. It's definitely on here somewhere. I'm so fancy. Oh, there's Halloween. I found it. uh, my eyes. My eyes swelled up so bad. Oh, Gene, that's disgusting. They were so puffy. It was awful. It was so bad. I woke up and I was just like, my eyes were really itchy the night before, and I was like, oh, that's not good. And then I woke up and my eyelashes were like tucked into my eyes. It's such a funny picture to me. You're not getting an emote of that. I walked to the pharmacist. I've told this story before. I walked to the pharmacist and I was like, hello, I don't need to see a doctor. Can I see the pharmacist? And he's like, I walk in and he goes, what's the issue? What can I help you with? And he looks up and then he goes, oh, and I go, yeah, I think I've had an allergic reaction. He goes, yeah, I think you have. And he was like, okay. And I explained, and he was like, okay, try antihistamines for a few days. And I did, and it got immediately better once I tried antihistamines. And it was fine. But any time my eyes start to like my eyelids start to get itchy, I have to take antihistamines. Otherwise, I will wake up like that the next day, and I don't know what's causing it. Aside when I go bouldering. Yeah, my eyes weren't bloodshot. They just were really swollen. It's also the fact that no other part of my body was reacting. It's just my eyes. So stupid. It's so stupid. It's a very funny picture. IMO. Okay. Oh my god, Salsa just built a gigantic area on Misadventures. I don't know what to do today, guys. I don't know if they have the energy for Misadventures, because I know we're going to do that tomorrow, but I'm just enjoying yapping right now. I don't know if it'll be a super long stream, because I do have some stuff I need to do this evening. I have a lot of work that I need to kind of catch up on after feeling miserable for 2 days. Yeah, I think that is what it is like even if you wash your hands, it's most like, also like when you're bouldering, the chalk will like drop onto your face. You like the yap? I might switch to just chatting then. And then we'll Misadventures tomorrow. And we'll just yap for a little bit longer. Okay, I'm gonna get a snack. 1 sec. And I'm refilling my water. And I'm gonna see where Pochi Bears is. Are you in the bathroom? No, he must be with his father. Hello. I have a little coconut chocolate pot. Yum. Not a splinter. I hate splinters. I feel like you got splinters so much as a kid. Maybe it's because all the play areas were made out of wood. Oh. Well. Yeah, I really want to go traveling at the moment. That spoon, yeah, this is not a neurodivergent friendly spoon. This one's gonna make the neurodivergents upset. This is a coffee spoon for Nespresso. You like the spoon handle. You like the spoon, not the handle. Yeah, I like this. I don't like how thick the handle is. Because the rest are in the wash. It's a gross spoon. Don't spoon shame me. What the hell? Most nefarious spoon. This spoon has devious intentions. I like the end of it. I don't like the handle. Why is it so thick? The proportions aren't right. Honestly, my take is the smaller the spoon, the more I like the spoon. Like, you know when you get really tiny teaspoons? Those are my favorite. Hi, Lexi. I love a tiny teaspoon. My auntie used to get the ick from tablespoons. Like, she hated tablespoons growing up. Like, she would not eat dessert if given a tablespoon. I also prefer, like, eating stuff out of smaller plates. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Bobby, that's crazy. Soup spoons for everything. I mean, I don't really care about what spoon is used, but I just like smaller spoons. Like, I don't know. I have enjoyment in them. You guys should go to the Sheffield Museum of Steel. Okay? You should go to the Sheffield Museum of Steel because they have a whole array of cutlery there. Did I do something in my hair? No, I just put it back today. Thank you, though. Gee, no, that's so real. That's so real. I really want to get a nice cutlery set. That's how you know you're old. You want a nice cutlery set. Cephalus, I don't even like soup that much. Hi, Moon. How you doing? That's the crazy thing. I don't even like soup that much, so I'm a big fat fraud. I'm not bad. It was sunny this morning, so I'm happy. It's going to be sunny tomorrow, so I'm even happier. We're just yapping today. I felt like a yap stream. I don't know. Sometimes it's nice. We've done a lot of Minecraft recently, and I just wanted to yap. Mom. You're leaving. It's understandable. I remember in the 2000s. No, because I love tacos. In the 2000s, all spoons went really thin here, and then they would always have big gaudy plastic bits here, like all cutlery. I don't like sporks. Stop trying to be two things at once. Insane thing for a bisexual to say, I know, but hey. Would you devour a baked potato soup? Oh, absolutely, yeah. I love anything with potato. I love anything with potato. My nails, thank you. They're a bit grown out at the moment. I'll see if it'll. Here you go. Yeah, they've grown out a bit now. Well, the thumb's really cute. I need to get them done in a couple weeks. I wanted to get them done just after my birthday. Do you know how to scrounge the bread? Focaccia, oh, love a focaccia. Love a focaccia. malicious cutlery. Yeah, no, Gina, I agree. It's the worst way to have potato, but I would still have a potato soup, for definite. Focaccia is my favorite kind of bread. Love it. Love a focaccia. I really should make one at some point. I'm just not huge on bread, partly because you need a good oven for bread. And making bread when you don't have a good oven is possible, but it's just a pain. This is my type of vibe, rapid switching of topics. Best way to cook a potato? Roast. Roast your potatoes. It goes roast, chips, hash browns. Actually, personally, I prefer hash browns over chips, but in terms of homemade, I'd prefer homemade chips over homemade hash browns because I actually think the processed hash browns are better than homemade hash browns. So roasts, chips, hash browns, though personally, hash browns here. Baked, I like a baked potato. And then I'd probably say mash. Homemade mash is good. And then new potatoes. And then like croquettes and what do you call them? Wedges. Wedges are in the fries thing. Like croquettes and like potato smiley faces are down at the bottom. I hate them. They are just paste inside. They're not even potato. They're actually just not even potato. They're so gross. I hate potato smiley faces. I hate them. They just aren't potato. The fact that they have to say real potato mash on the front indicates that they are usually not real potato mash. It annoys me. They're so gross. And croquettes, I think, are basically the same. Let me check. I could be wrong. With the mash inside? Yeah, no! Why? You took a perfectly good thing and then you turned it into mush. Chicken mushroom soup with a rotisserie chicken, a bunch of fresh parsley. No, I love brothy soup. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's okay, Mario. Crunchy and smooth? No, not here for it. Hash browns. Hash browns. Don't get me wrong. I will literally probably have any form of potato that you hand me outside of mash that's from a packet because I think that's personally obscene. And I will probably eat a potato, what you call it? A potato smiley. I will eat it. I'm just not going to be happy about it. I'm not going to be happy about it. Waffles. Again, potato waffles are fine. They're fine. Let's tier this list. Potato tier list. Okay, let's tier list this because I need to put my opinions. I need to put my opinions out here into the world. Okay? I'm going to go and run to the bathroom first, and then we're going to tier list some potatoes, okay? I don't even know what a Hasselback potato is. I'm going to be real. Please explain what that is. Sorry, I was just setting things up. Here you go. It's potato tier list time. I had to move myself up here. I was just singing along. You had to read the lines when I read you. Okay, are we ready? Oh, that's what Hasselback potatoes are. Okay, is this going to be a good one? Have we got hash browns? Guys, they don't even have hash browns. Okay, but this is American hash browns. For once and you say come over. Okay, roast potatoes. Those don't look good. Right. One sec. Potato tier list. And oh, these are just all American hash browns. You bought me some flowers, I gave them to someone else. Told me that you love me, you're just talking to yourself. I don't want to know. Okay, I found a different one. You're so conceited. You bought me some flowers, I gave them
10
to
months,
someone
wow.
else. Hi, Katie. Okay. Okay, here we go. See, this has hash browns and then hash brown pucks. Now, if you're in the UK, this is more likely what is meant by a hash brown. It's the puck. It's the pre-made one. Okay, so hash brown pucks, incredible. Where are roast? Roast potatoes, incredible. Okay, love them. Love them. Okay, hash browns, the homemade form, spectacular. Incredible. No one's eating that. Incredible, but not quite S tier. They don't work as well. Boiled potatoes, I don't know her. They're not good. Vodka, spectacular. Kettle cooked potato chips. Yeah, they're good. I literally don't know her. I don't know those. Smashed potatoes. Do they mean mash? I mean, okay, here's my take. Okay. This is my take. If we're going off what this says, I prefer a smashed potato to a mashed potato because these look creamy. And I don't like creamy mash. I like lumpy mash. Like, I quite literally get a wooden spoon because annoyingly our like actual potato smasher is not that good. And I like them when they feel like lumpy mash. Smashed is really lumpy. Yeah, I like this. Loads of butter, smashed potatoes. Better than overly smooth. Home fries, I think that's just like chunks. That's fine. Hasselback, that's looking nice. Usually smashed. Okay, so smashed, I like. Okay, cool. Good to know this. Oh, okay. Well, that's not what that is. I'm guessing that's what this is. Which, if so, unreal. Yeah, so this is like just lumpy mash. And this is like what you're talking about, Gene. These, unreal. So good. Oh my God. Actually so good. Potato salad. I like it. It's fine. Potato chips. Again, fine. Smiley fries. Disgusting. Literally, I do not like them. Gnocchi, fine. Patatas bravas, good. Potato soup, fine. But they're so silly. They are mush. I've lost an editor. No. I need him. No. It's fine. It's more for you. You'll know that I would never try and take them from you. I literally don't know what this is. Pierogies are good. Wedge fries are good. Curly fries are good. Skinny fries, steak fries. Tater tots are amazing. Latkes are amazing. Baked potatoes, good. I unfortunately haven't had this enough to really say. This is American, don't really know. This seems like exactly the same as a baked potato, but with something inside, so I guess it's the same. French fries, A tier. Waffle fries, fine. I'm sure I actually would really like this, which is why I put it in fine. I don't really like potatoes gratin or scalloped because they are cooked with like milk and cheese, so I can't eat them. But I wouldn't say they're disgusting. I actively like have an aversion to these. Like quite actively do not like potato smiley faces. It's because I think my school, when I did have school dinners, my school would always serve potato smileys. And I didn't like that. No, I would say a baked potato you don't mash it, you just cook it. A twice baked, I'm guessing you do. I love chips. I do not like smileys. These are not good. I have such strong opinions on all food, Laz. Yeah, no, I don't like baked beans on baked potato. Give me chili every day. I do not like these at all. I will eat them, but they are like a last resort. Like very much a lot. I do not believe they have any nutritional value. Okay, well, there's my take. Specifically roasted potatoes at the top. And I don't think I'm wrong for that. I don't think I'm wrong for that. And I'm okay with if you think I am. You know? I am okay with that. I just think it's personal growth because originally, would I rather raw potato or smiley face? Smiley faces, obviously. Um, I have ultimately grown and decided that I don't mind mash. I don't mind mash. What aren't you okay with? Yeah, quite a lot of things, namely milk and eggs, and people being mean to me. Your sunburn? Oh, you need some aloe vera. Get some aloe vera. Slather yourself in that before you sleep. You'll be okay tomorrow. Mash is wonderful. Mash, you gotta accessorize. Yeah, yeah. Like, I put in a lot of butter, a lot of salt and pepper, some garlic, or like I have a salt that has garlic in it. Ideally, if you have mash and you've got crispy onions on the top, so good. So good. Crispy onions on the top of mash, really, really good. Also, a little bit of French mustard. Teeny tiny bit of French mustard. You don't want too much, it becomes overpowering. Load of butter, bit of French mustard, lots of like pepper, lots of salt, garlic, crispy onions. French mustard, just try it. Wait, no, is it French mustard? Which is the one that I'm thinking of? I think it is French mustard.
Hi, Eloise.
Hi. Oh wait, maybe I'm not thinking of French. Because French is the yellow mustard. I'm not thinking of French mustard. What mustard am I thinking of? Got me wrapped around you, got me lying at your feet. I think I just mean whole grain. I think I just mean whole grain then. Yeah, whole grain. Yeah, there are multiple different types of mustard. Yeah, like seeded. Yeah, not Dijon then. No, Dijon's too potent. I think like whole grain mustard is a bit less intense. And if you put just a little bit in your mashed potatoes, it's really good. I don't actually know what mushroom is made of. What did I just say? Mushroom? Mustard. It's just mustard seeds and cider vinegar. Okay. I do not like mustard on anything but as an ingredient in something, and that's why I only have a little bit in my potatoes. Back of my car, in the shower. If you've never had it, you don't know. Drain me. Connor is a good focaccia maker. Hey, Connor is meant to be playing Baldur's Gate 3 with me this weekend. That's a point. That's an excellent point, actually. Margot, it depends what color you're trying to go. That's the big thing. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Haven't seen him in years. Yeah. Yeah. Damn, honey, look at you go. Hi, Red. Camera, yeah, it does. It's when I'm moving around too much. Normally, if I'm just playing a game, it's not too bad. But when I'm like jiggling my leg. Light pink? Okay. Are you dyeing it yourself? Boop, doo, 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 doo. Is it lagging? It's I don't think so. It might be. Since you left, I've been way out of line. Well, what I was gonna say is that if you've got a hair color that's like close to my natural, which is like dark blonde, light brown, there is a dye called live it's the live color one, and it's the rose gold live color one. I don't know if they still do it. I think they do. Yeah, it's the live color lightener and twist. And it has a lightener in it. And it only lightens up to 3 levels, so it's less harsh on your hair. And it works if you are like dark blonde. But what I will say is the rose color isn't super strong, so it might be worth using that to try and get a little bit of lift if you're scared of touching bleach, and then using something like Bleach London. It's not actually bleach; it's a brand called Bleach London, and using one of their pinks on top of that. Bleach London is semi-permanent, so it's less intensive on your hair. So I recommend that. But yeah, I would say if you can avoid just outright bleaching and instead find a dye that has a lightener in it, it probably won't lighten it as intensely, but probably is less likely that you're going to end up with bright orange hair that you need to tone a million times. My total advice is, honestly, genuinely, if you can save up for getting it done at a salon, it is worth it. Because if they do it in a way that you don't like, then they have to fix it. You've paid for something. What's the thing that lightens it again? Well, if you want to do it manually, like fully manually, do bleach and then dye. I was going to suggest live color lightener and twist, and then potentially Bleach London, looking at their color range, because you can then put that on top. And regardless, if you go pink, it is not going to stay long. Even if you get permanent, there is no such thing as permanent pink hair dye. It doesn't stay unless you like go a dark pink and then let it fade. If you want light pink, you might just have to bite the bullet, get a slightly darker pink and let it fade. Oh, you don't want permanent? Okay, well then I'm gonna put you 2 names in chat. Live color lightener and twist, Bleach London. There you go. Those 2 are the ones that you should research and like look up. Unless you're Oldie Shadow Lady. Yeah, this is true. Lizzie's pink hair it stays so well. Again, well, technically no hair dye is permanent. It's just permanent will last longer than semi-permanent. But yeah, Lizzie's pink hair stays for a really long time, but also she's been doing it for so long that at this point, I think her natural hair color might have just become pink. I say that as if I haven't seen her roots and know that's not true, but like, yeah, red and pink runs the most. It's why I actually, when I go to the hairdressers, tend to get my hair darker than usual. Red is permanent. So red will fade very quickly, but red will also, it's I think from what my hairdresser explained to me, red as a dye molecule is actually a very big molecule. So, and it has staying power. So it might fade in terms of brightness, but it will not go away. Like, in order to get that red undertone out once you have dyed it red, you have got to put some work in. So like if I like this has red undertones because of obviously like the gingery red that I go for. I would have to like essentially fully try and strip my hair of color to then go back to a more cool toned thing, because red just stays in your hair. Annoyingly, it fades really quickly, but it stays as an undertone for a really long time. So, I mean, blue is very similar. Blue stays as an undertone. And I've known lots of people who, oh my God, Jack is an example of this. We bleached his hair and then I think he wanted it dyed brown, but there was like green undertones in the brown. So we needed to go for like a reddish brown to make sure that it could make up for the fact that the bleach was quite cool toned. It was like the opposite way. I'm assuming Roz just tops it up. You should get a green strip, and when people are sneezing, that would be a big commitment to a bit. Sorry, Owen's just posed me a very theoretical question. Owen's just asked me an insane question. Owen goes, there's 100 M&Ms on a plate. One of the M&Ms will kill the consumer instantly. I have to eat 10 or I die. You are allowed to eat any number you want, and every M&M you eat means I have to eat one less M&M. So if I ate one, he would only have to eat 9. And he's gone, how many M&Ms are you eating? I flipped it on his head. I've gone, okay, so there are 100 M&Ms, 1 million each, but one kills you. How many do you eat? He said 1. And I was hoping he'd say like 5 so I could assess what level of M&M he'd risk, but he said 1. So I'm like, I was hoping he'd say like 5, so I'd be like, okay, well 3. So then I'm only pushing you slightly above your range. Light Auburn's lovely. I've said I'd take 3, which means he'd only have to take 7. But I'm like, I'm too scared to take more than that. I don't trust that I wouldn't mess up my choice. All M&Ms are the same flavor. Are they peanut M&Ms? No, regular. He's now saying that he can't believe I'd only eat 3. I said I'd eat 10 if they said that I had to or they would kill him. I love people who eat all the M&Ms out the trail mix. That's me. I'd eat all of them. I feel like he's in a saw trap right now. Yeah. I hate him. He's like, I said 5, so we split the risk. 10 if it would mean you would be dead otherwise. And he's just like, I'd eat all 10. It is. It's Willy Wonka's saw trap. Oh, all right, chat. I think I'm gonna finish up. I will be back tomorrow. Sorry, they've been a shorter one. I tend to find that like an hour and a half is a good vibe if we're just yapping. So I will finish up for today. And find someone to send you over to. Oh, do you know what? I'll send you over to Kayla. She is fundraising for St. Jude's. I'm going to go sit in the... Well, actually, the sun's not out too much. But I'll be back tomorrow. Stream tomorrow might be like 4 or 5 o'clock. It depends how long I'm in the sun for. In all honesty. Go be lovely to Lil Simpsy. She's currently...